Afternoon. Welcome to the stream. My name is Garrison from Singapore, and yes, I've been missing for 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday. Uh, yeah, Tuesday have something to run on Tuesday itself, so I couldn't really make it in time in the evening to do the evening show. Yesterday was caught up. Today, actually, I am supposed to be not able to do it, but there's a swap in schedule. So today I'll do it. Tomorrow I might not be able to do it. The live stream itself. Right. So hopefully we are still on track. And with regards to the topic for this week, yes, later I will have something to share. And yeah, in the meantime, so let me just do my normal usual stuff. Okay, welcome to the stream. So if you would like to interact with me live on this stream itself, what you can do is you can actually type in the chat box and I will look into your questions, comments, and what have you in the chat box, and I will try to answer them during the live stream itself. Or alternatively, if let's say you would like to talk to me live on air, you can do so as well. What you can do is you can just go to my Twitch profile, click on the Discord link. So it'll be directing you to Discord. Now, if let's say you have a Discord account, what you can do is just join in my server. So the link basically is an invitation to join my server itself. So once you're in my server, what you can do is look out for this live, then on air live section. Then click on it, join the voice channel, then unmute your mic, and we can actually talk to each other live, right, in this live stream. So that's another way of doing it. So if let's say you don't have a Discord so-called account, you can easily create one. It's totally free. And yeah, so that's for the live stream itself. You can actually type in the chat box to chat with me, or you can use the voice channel in the Discord to talk to me live. Right, so so alternatively, if let's say you're watching this as a recorded stream on either Twitch or YouTube, you can feel free to comment as well. Or alternatively, like what the others normally would do is to go to my other social media handle, which I also actually attach on my Twitch profile itself. You got IG, you got Instagram, you got TikTok, you got Twitter. So Instagram and actually Facebook is the same. They're using the messenger itself, so one would be, I think, pretty enough. So yeah, so that is how you can actually reach out to me and stuff like that. So I think I've been missing for 2 days, and I received some private messages as well. So yeah, thank you for the support. I'm okay. It's just that just a little bit caught up, not necessarily work and stuff like that, but some things in which I will need to handle. Right, so I'm actually now in Woodlands, Senoko area, and I've just done something around here, so I just want to pop by to a place in which I would like to just drive and just go and have a look. Right, so yeah, I'll be heading down to Vivo City after this. I'll reach say about 4-ish. So really depend on how is the discussion for today. Um, if let's say there are engagement and stuff like that, of course we can actually talk a little longer. But if let's say there isn't, then yeah, it's good as well. We just do as a normal stream. Right, so as usual, now we go to our usual topic itself. I think for this week, the topic is actually pretty big. It's about relationship, and I just put up the text version on my Discord server with regards to your views and stuff like that on relationship. Right, so there are many classifications, like but I have basically so-called a identify, not really say identify, but I've actually selected a few in which I think will be probably of interest. Not say of interest lah. Yeah, what am I talking about? So basically, is I just selected a few. So if let's say those few are the one that actually describes you, you can actually select on them. But of course, I think for this week's topic itself is more likely to be open-ended because it actually no two person will have exactly the same kind of relationship, so-called problem, issues, or happiness, and uh, yeah, all the nitty-gritty stuff. So yes, so that's about it. So yeah, okay. So maybe I just begin with the options itself, like in the topic. So in terms of relationship, we've got single and not looking, wish to remain single. Yeah, so that's basically why is it the first one? Because that's basically describes me. Mm. And then you've got single and available and looking, right? Then you've got married and happily married, right? Maybe with kids, without kids, and whatsoever, right? And then you've got married but not exactly happy, probably looking for I think I put the most extreme one, I put as divorce. Yeah, so that is the other one. And then we have got divorced and available, still looking around. And then you have got divorced and not looking anymore. And then what have I got? I've got another two options, which is yes, in probably this will probably falls under the single category, but it's actually quite specific in the sense that how should I put it? Yeah, you can be in short relationship. That means to say, in short bursts of relationship, and then not exactly looking for anything that is actually stable. Or you can also be in long-term relationship, but there's no commitment. So actually, how should I put it? This long-term relationship without any, I wouldn't say without any commitment. I think maybe I should amend on that. It's like in a long-term relationship, but then not married, maybe. But I want to keep it as open as much as possible because I'm actually tailoring this to the group of people who belongs to the LGBTQIA plus community, right? So they may be how should I put it, in a long-term relationship, but there isn't any like marriage or anything that actually ties them down. So they are in a healthy long-term relationship. Yeah, that's all I can say and figure out. So actually, I am like lost. I haven't been here for quite a while already. So I'm actually looking to go to a very, very remote part of this area itself. Should be here. Never mind, we just figure it out. So anyway, that's the topic itself. So yeah, I just forgotten to do something which is very important because there are people who may be leaving messages in the chat and I might not be able to find it. So I better start the yeah. So I've got it. So I'm now on my Twitch dashboard. Okay, so let's continue. Yes, I think I have figured out the correct route already. Yeah, okay, never mind, let's continue. So, which is the best that describes your current relationship situation? And are there any problems or any things you would like to share to maintain the relationship and stuff like that? Because I don't know how I come about with this topic because although I'm single, I think most of the time I'm actually kind of like approachable and stuff like that. So a lot of people have been sharing with me their problems and issues in terms of their relationships, in terms of yeah, literally anything. So okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this route. I come back with the other route. Right. So this is actually a very deserted road. I don't know what's the road name. Do they have a road name? Oh yes, they have. It's from Andrews Avenue going to Jalan Mempurong. Right. This is really, really. Uh, this stretch of road is actually, I would say, the most away of the most how should I put it, rustic look of, you know, the, like, how should I put it? It doesn't feel like Singapore. Yeah, one riding on this road, except the road sign. Of course, the Singapore road sign has got a, a very kind of like a classic green and white wordings and stuff like that. But if you look at in terms of the road condition, the surface and stuff like that, yeah, it actually feels very run down and not like Singapore. Yeah. So if you're looking for these kind of places, yeah, this is actually one place that you can actually come about. So last time when I'm doing my shoots and stuff, yeah, this is also one place that I can consider. If you are unsure where it is, let me see. What's this Sea Sports Club, right? What's the name of it? It is the Passion. I don't know what. I don't think I want to go in, but then again, yeah. So normally I'll just come over here, and yeah, in the day it looks very good, but if you come at night, it can be quite spooky. So you have been like warned, right? So, but then it's actually a very nice place to be. As you can see, it's actually all very natural, and it's actually like directly facing the sea, which is I think facing Malaysia, Johor, right? So there's the it's Passion Wave at Sembawang. Okay, so if let's say that's the one that you want to find out, yeah. So that's the location, right? So we digress a bit. So yeah. Anyway, the time now is 3:48. It's like in the middle of nowhere afternoon. So if let's say if you are still working, then you might not be able to catch me live on this, right? Yep. So just now, so much so as I actually digress myself, and then yeah, I'll take this route, and then I'll end up with the other route itself, right? So I can't see this part. Yeah, you only can see that part. So basically, as you can see, it's a single lane road, and there isn't much to, how should I put it? There isn't anything. It's actually very like very original condition. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to say. Very kind of like original condition. Of course, minus the tar road lah. Yeah. So anyway, going back to, okay, let's be serious. Let's talk about relationship. Okay, so yeah, as I have mentioned earlier on my also on my Discord so-called text channel that actually puts all this the topic that we have for every week. So this week is regarding relationship, and I think today is like almost Thursday, tomorrow Friday. I'm not too sure if I'm able to do a live stream tomorrow, and it's going to be Saturday and Sunday. So I'm not sure whether I want to run this for 2 weeks itself, because it's actually something that is how should I put it? I wouldn't really say close to heart lah, but basically it's like something in which everybody may be able to relate to, maybe to share, right? So despite, even though you're single and you have been single all this while, like myself, there's also a lot of things that you can actually share about. So yeah, so we'll see how this topic will go. Right. So yeah, if let's say you want to find out more, you can actually go to my Twitch profile, look under the Discord itself. So my Discord server invitation link, and then at the moment it's actually very messy. Yes, I know I've been saying this for many times already. It's very messy, but I haven't really have the time to really sort it out. So if let's say you are kind enough to help me to run the admin of it, yeah, just feel free to let me know. I can actually run you the rights. Yep. And so apart from having the voice channel that we can actually talk to each other during this particular, like, our live stream itself, there's also a text channel where we can leave so-called, we can actually have this topic for the week itself. We have 4 questions which you can vote on, and there's also how should I put it? You can also elaborate on the topic itself by creating a thread. So I have done one earlier on. I can't remember which topic is that, but I've created a thread. So that's how you can actually get the topic to be further discussed in how should I put it, in a very systematic manner, right? So yeah, okay. I think I'm done over here at Woodlands, Senoko, Sembawang. Yeah, this is actually quite like a in between boundary places. So it's actually classified as Sembawang Road. Okay, so right now I'm going to head down over to Harbourfront, Vivo City area, and yeah, to run some errands before I proceed to the next part of the evening. Right, so much so for that. And yeah, so if you just joined the channel, welcome to the stream. And yep, hopefully we can actually discuss on anything else. So if we are online, if you think that the topic is not of interest to you, you can also ask me anything you want. So there's no restriction. So yeah, and yeah, that's more or less about it. So we are like a good 15-16 minutes into the stream already. That fast, and I am still at the same place. I haven't even reached CTE yet. Yeah, CTE SLE is what I'm going to do. I don't think I will take I'll take the main road and long route today because unless if let's say somebody actually has got something to say, something to share, and we've got a long elaborated so-called stream, which I don't mind because I don't really have anything as much because yeah, I have to reschedule everything because of certain schedule changes. And yeah, okay, so let's continue then. What have I got? Oh yeah, that's the Sembawang shipyard. Yes, and that's a nice direction. You can see all these old colonial houses along here. Very nice. Yep, nice. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it for me. So we're just waiting to see if anyone would like to start the ball rolling by saying anything or by typing any message and stuff like that. Right. Uh, what else can we talk about? Oh yes, with regards to messages. Yep. I don't know. So at the moment in time, I'm only doing this live stream, this mobile live stream, when I'm actually like driving and doing my commuting, my daily commuting from place to place, and I run this live stream. There are people asking me to do maybe proper live stream. At the moment, most of the live streams that have a lot of followers are either last time used to be gaming. Gaming is still one of the I wouldn't say most watched for now, because something else has taken over. Gaming live stream is one. Then there's also live stream of influencers and stuff like that, and then they will be probably selling stuff, or they can be doing certain events and they are doing live and stuff, and and so on and so forth. So these are some of the things that they are actually doing. Okay, let me see. Am I supposed to turn? Yes, I am. Right. I almost lost my way. So yeah, basically this is the. Is it correct? No, I'm wrong. I'm supposed to turn one junction later, but never mind. It's okay. We'll just travel as it is. Just leave it as it is then. Okay. So okay, slight distraction. So let's come back. Uh, when you're old and you get distracted, you totally lost your point. So, I know it may sound very silly, but yeah. So when you lost your point during live stream and you got no one to help you out, then you realize that you're totally screwed because when this live stream has become a recorded stream, and when people view it on the recorded stream itself, then you realize that you forgot what you want to say. Yeah. Anyway, it's fine with me because I'm not any influencer, I'm not anybody, but I'm just doing this stream to, just as a continuation of what I have previously promised to do, right? So apparently I am on the wrong road already, so I will figure out how to get out of here. Right, so yeah, I have a close friend who actually tell me, most of the time, why you clock so much mileage and stuff like that, because you are like going a long way, the long route and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe he may be right. Now, if he sees this, you say he must be right, then okay, he must be right. Anyway, so yep, so just continue to enjoy the scenery, and then if let's say there's anything that you would like to share, just feel free to let me know, and we will actually go through it. Right. So okay, I'm not gonna turn right because it says dead end. I can only okay. Luckily, I have got Apple CarPlay, so I still have another map, because if I run another map on my phone itself, then you hear a lot of like you would probably hear during some live stream where there's traffic announcements and stuff like that will actually disrupt the stream. So anyway, without that disruption, I'm also distracted, so makes no difference. Right. Let's see. So on that note, let me see. Where am I at just now? Let me think. Think. I really lost the point, so I can't remember what I was saying just now. So it's pretty bad. Anyway, you're like 22 minutes into the stream, and I'm still at where am I now? Sembawang, Admiralty. Yeah. I'm gonna find my way back to SLE, then CT, then all the way down to Vivo. Right. So are there anyone out there who would like to share anything? Right. Dashboard, nothing. Okay. So we'll just hang around for as usual for another 3-5 minutes. If let's say nobody says anything, or then we'll probably end the stream. Right. So okay, safest bet. Let's go back to the topic that we have for this week and possibly next week as well. What am I going to say? Yeah, relationship. So so far as so far as you know, like what am I talking about? Anyway, oh, I think I hit a familiar road, so let me see if I can actually venture back from here. I think I might be able to. Great. I think I am back to somewhere familiar. Am I? Yep, I am. So, okay, I'm back on track for now. Okay, so let's talk about relationship. So, as I mentioned, I'm single. I have been single for my past 41 years. So, I yeah, see, relationship type of things is actually very difficult to say. Yeah, true. But then the thing is that when you get started and you start to talk more about it and you start to share, then things will be easier, right? So off and on, I mean, I can only say for myself, I am someone who is not actually looking very much for relationship, because to me, I believe in take the natural, take nature its own course, and yeah, that's my belief. Uh, there are also along the way there are also people who approach me and like ask if we can actually continue and stuff like that. But I think due to one reason or another, I kind of like turned down because to me, a relationship you really need to have a lot of commitment. And if you really can't give the commitment and stuff like that, then I think it is better not to start. Or yeah, so that's my take. And after a long while, I realized that I'm better without, because some of my peers who are actually with me, you can actually see that they are very involved in relationship, and they are kind of intertwined with a lot of issues and stuff like that. And yeah, I do have quite a lot of issues with myself, so I don't think I can add on anymore. And if I can't take on anymore and I can't give my commitment, then it would be best not to start one, right? I think fair enough to say that, because relationship is actually between two-person, and if you are unable to commit and stuff like that, and the other person is very committed to you, then it will be kind of unfair for the person who have actually committed to you. And yeah, oh wait, I say I'm in a very familiar place, but after all, I think it's no longer as familiar already. So okay, where the fish? Okay, as usual, I think I turned one junction earlier, but it's okay. I can still make reference to my nice Apple map on my CarPlay, and yeah, I think I should still be on track. Good. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah. Anyway, continuing. Yeah, I would believe that it's more of like take nature at its own course. So along the way, I think nothing actually, no chemistry spark. Yeah, and that's why I'm still single, right? So when you are single itself, there are a lot of kind of like issues as well. And then people will be asking you when you're getting married, or at a certain age, if you are still single, people will tend to label you as probably one of the member of LGBTQIA plus committee. But I think that's pretty unfair to say that. Yeah, well, I mean, people are entitled to their own views. Yeah, and they can actually say, think, and do whatever that they want. But at the end of the day, the yeah, it's still up to individual, right? And yeah, so that's very simply what I am at the moment. And yeah, and if you ask me, if let's say if I mention that how should I say let nature take its course. So right now, what if at my age, and if let's say something spark, what will happen? I can only say, well, if that happens, then we will see how things will unfold from there. There's never anything that's absolute in this world. Uh, I've got a friend, I'm going to sidetrack a bit. I have a friend last time who, I said nothing is absolute. Then he will actually retort back, how are you so absolute that nothing is absolute? It's a chicken and egg thing, but it makes sense as well. But then the thing is that, yeah, so anything can happen. So maybe in terms of relationship as well, because I have also seen personally uh, my peers, or maybe sometimes my senior, who are actually like single, and out of the blue, then you receive a wedding invitation and stuff like that. Yeah. So maybe they discover their other half uh, at a later date. So let me explain why. Yeah, the so-called the the I'm so lost for words. I would say it's a late blossom. Yeah, maybe that is the next closest word. Right. So the thing is that at the end of the day, it's still up to individual. It's also up to the two person in the relationship. Well, I mean, most of the time we presume it is male female kind of thing, but it also, I mean, for the benefit for those LGBTQIA plus community, it can be anybody, right? So let's not just resort to that. Maybe after looking around for a long period of time, that uh, maybe this person A thinks that he can actually settle down with person B of the same gender and stuff like that. So I mean, all is open, and yeah, I think this is also where relationship comes to play, where topics will get pretty sensitive. But the thing is that I'm not a full-time host or whichever thing, so can just say whatever you want in this channel, and also it's also labeled as mature contents only, so there's no reason why um, if let's say if you like to speak your mind, you can't actually be given the rights to to put in your view, right? Especially in this live stream or in the chat or in the Discord server as well. So yep, just feel free to express yourself, to share your views and stuff like that. So that's the kind of like the purpose of this channel, right? So I'm finally at SLE already. Right, it's going to be another expressway drive because I think before I just turn up to the expressway, or let me just take a quick glance. Yep, there's no one on the dashboard itself leaving any chat message and stuff like that. So yeah, so far so good. We'll just keep it that way, and then yep, I will probably be ending the stream soon. Yep. And yeah, just hopefully if let's say you're watching this as a replay and stuff like that, I hope there's more engagement, and hope there'll be more people like chime in on the topic itself and then probably elaborate more. Uh, yeah, is I think this topic is actually something in which will last for a long time because at different stage in time, okay, this is what I noticed lah. Uh, at different phase in time, feelings change, people change, and stuff like that. So perception might change as well. So that's why when we are talking about the sensitive issue like divorce or stuff like that, you will then think you have to give it some thoughts, right? In the sense that you have to think like how can two person who are actually so happily married together and upon staying with each other for a period of time, then they realize that the other party is not the person that you will want to, live happily ever after? Yeah, these type of questions and stuff like that. So a lot of things do change, and actually this is one of the so-called my takeaway. It's not really my experience lah. It's something in which I heard from all those people who are having relationship issues and stuff like that. Uh, yeah. So if a person is really, really willing to uh, be committed with you all this while and stay by your side and stuff like that without much so-called resentment and stuff like that, and if he or she treats you better than anything else in the world and stuff like that, yeah, just don't let go of the person, because you may not have a second chance. Because I think in some of the relationship is in the sense that okay, this is the pattern that I actually observed lah. So when two person gets together, they get very close, they get very excited, and that's where the kind of like what normally people say the honeymoon phase, and after which they will come into a phase whereby they will start to tolerate, not say tolerate lah, but to see and accept the flaws. If let's say they are able to accept the flaws and so-called to continue, then it's actually a kind of like a big step already, because they are thinking more of like the longer term and stuff like that. And if it goes on and develops and stuff like that, and as time goes along, you tend to see more flaws, changes, or the attitude, the whatever. Then yeah, so that's why in terms of relationship, it's actually very open-ended, and it's actually all over the place. You can't really fit any scenario or whichever. But the thing is that, because this is also what I actually feel as well when people share with me their experiences, it's like you only know about between you and the other party. You wouldn't really know how another couple, the other couples, how are they handling, because everybody has got their own so-called secrets and stuff like that. So sometimes only when after a breakup, after divorce, or after separation and stuff like that, then you get to go under the recovery phase, and then you actually realize that it's actually nothing as compared to the others. Then there's a period of time where you feel remorse, regret, I don't know. Yeah. So that's why there's also not say articles. There's also some sayings like uh, after you break up, you have a new relationship, and in the end you realize that the new relationship is not as fantastic as the previous one, but then the previous relation, your previous ex has actually moved on, and then found a new person and stuff like that, is also happily ever after. Then there's a time where you tend to starts to regret, and yep. So all these are the undesirable and outcomes and setbacks of everything. Right. So yeah. So another observation along the expressway is that we have got lorries traveling on lane 2 of the expressway out of the 5 lanes and refuse to budge. And when you are telling them that they should go back to the respective places, they give you the stare, part and parcel of road, right? So right now I'm on lane 2. Let me go on to the faster lane to see what is this lorry doing. Incredible. Okay, so I think there isn't any interactions, anything much really. We are like, oh wow, 40 minutes into the stream. I think that's a pretty long one for me to just talk all by myself. So, yep, I think with that we will just conclude for today. I most likely than not, I'm not able to stream tomorrow. And with regards to Saturday and Sunday, I will just leave it as it is. Probably Sunday I will have to do something to conclude, but if you don't see me on Sunday itself, then probably Monday we will continue with this, or maybe Monday I will just do the conclusion for this and then start another new topic. It really depends on what's the main kind of like, I wouldn't say trending topic, but what are the things that we can actually talk about. Right, so yeah, great. And yeah, I have to keep switching between lane 2, out of lane 2, lane 3, lane 4, 4 lanes. And there's no excuse for you to stay out of lane 4 onto lane 3 because the exits are actually one extra lane. So if you keep to the left, you won't be actually on the filtered lane itself. So I don't see, I can actually forgive you to stay on lane 3 out of the 4 lane, but to be on lane 2 as a commercial vehicle traveling at a very low speed, I think that's a big no. And if let's say you think that commercial vehicle is traveling at a fast speed on lane 2 itself to keep up with the flow of the cars, that's also wrong too, because they are a commercial vehicle. It's not about discriminating commercial vehicles and stuff like that, because they are there to actually carry your loads, your goods and stuff like that, like lorries or even like light commercial vehicle. They do have speed limiters and stuff like that, because in terms of safety, in terms of everything, the danger is very real. Right? I mean, so far still like talking on and on and on. So let's just drop that. And okay, the time now is 4:18. Right. So I think yeah. Let me find a good spot. Okay, maybe what I should do is looks like it's very heavy traffic in front, so I might considering exiting at Bradder and then go by the other route, which is the flyover that actually cuts across Bukit Brown to Farrer Road to Queensway, then Alexandra, then to Vivo. Right, so I think I will take that route. The city is building up traffic. Right, okay, so let's check again. Yep, I think so much so for today. After missing in action for 2 days, I hope today's stream will not be that boring. And yeah, great. I will see you guys the next time I come online. Wow. Oh wait, is the traffic build up because of? Okay, never mind. I still think at this moment in time it should be faster by peripheral roads than the expressway. Yep, I see a lot of brake lights going on lane 1. That means it's not a very good sign. Yep, so I'm going to exit. Okay, so yeah, if you are watching this live stream and if you are also heading over to Vivo, just feel free to drop me a message. Maybe we can actually meet for a cup of coffee. Yep, and yeah, so far so good. And right, so I'm going to end off here while I'm exiting the expressway. So in the meantime, if you have anything you feel like you want to share with me, you want to raise a new topic, anything, just feel free to text me, right? So don't feel shy to text. I get to know someone who actually just wanted to say hi to me and hesitated for a long period of time, and then when he finally did so, and I replied to when I reply to him, then he's actually like very surprised that that I replied. So yeah, I'm no celebrity and stuff like that. So I'm still a normal human being. Maybe it may take me slightly longer to reply, but I will still reply. Despite people asking me a lot of funny things, I will still reply. So no worries on that. So yep. So I will see you guys the next time I come online. Right. Red light. Great. So yeah, sorry haven't been looking at the camera for a long period of time because I'm driving. So yep, thank you so much for watching. And if let's say you like to do other collaborations and stuff like that, feel free to let me know. And yeah, I think at the moment in time, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, I think I might consider I would like to. This is my this is my wish. Yeah, I might want to bump up my followers for TikTok because after you reach 1,000, you can actually do live streaming. So maybe I would like to consider that option as well. But in order for me to reach 1,000, it's going to be a big step ahead. So yeah, I don't know. So if possible, I would like to probably increase the follower count, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Right. So thank you for watching. In the meantime, stay safe, and I will see you guys the next time I come online. So in order for you to determine when I'm coming online, my Discord server will be a very good place to be. I will leave my online timing on the Discord server itself. Right. So it's going to turn green again. So I think, let me see, any last words? Any last words? Think not for now. Yeah, lorry, stop pinching me. Okay, great. Okay, go ahead, cut me. Right, so right now I'm actually at Bredel, Toa Payoh side, and I'm actually heading towards Lorny Highway, yes. Okay, so much so for that. I think I'm good for today. So thank you for watching. See you guys the next time and come online. Stay safe. Bye.